Okay, so in our previous video, we talked about the engines that make the animation mods run. So today we're gonna cover 5 animation mods that not only use those engines but also play well with each other, meaning they most likely won't crash or overwrite each other. But before we get started, make sure to check out Chapter 5 of the mini-series. With that being said, let's jump straight in. Now, if you missed our previous mods video, you'll need the animations from that video to make these mods work. So you spend hours and hours of making your character look good, and the moment you jump into third person, you only see the back of your character's head. Well, no more, because the mod 360 movement behavior lets you move your character in all directions. You no longer have to turn the camera in the direction your character is moving in. You can run from side to side, towards the camera, and you can finally see your character in glorious detail as they move around in the world. You can jump from side to side, back to front. The only thing you can't do is sprint. Now, while this mod allows for 360 movement, it doesn't let you do the same in combat. For that, we're gonna need our next mod, Combat Camera Fix, which unlocks the camera and allows you to perform combat actions in any direction. This mod works for all types of combat: magic, melee, archery, blocks. This mod is great for those action shots. Out of all the mods I've covered so far, this one is truly underrated. If you want action shots, you'll need this mod. Next up, and also from the same mod author, is Movement Behavior Overhaul. Movement in Skyrim feels mechanical. When your character stops moving, there's an abrupt stop. This mod adds transitions in the movement, so it feels less of an invisible wall hitting you dead stop and adds some fluidity to your character's motion. And it also adds a really cool crouch slide. This mod also uses procedural leaning for realistic directional movement. And another one from the same author. Wow, we're just covering his mods today. And yes, this one also has the word overhaul in it. Introducing Jump Behavior Overhaul. These jumps aren't pretty to look at, but they're a lot better than vanilla for sure. And it comes with different landing animations. Now, if you guys are noticing a theme here, this mod also works well with all the other mods that we've mentioned so far. So if you've installed 360-degree movement, this mod will work with it as well too. And you can jump from side to side, front to back, in any direction that you like. And finally, we've got smooth blocking animation. Finally, random blocking. It only took 10 years. If you're like me and love melee combat, this mod is for us. This works with all melee weapon types, and yes, it also works with modded weapons. This mod will not randomize block with ranged weapons like bows and crossbows, cause who blocks with ranged weapons? I mean, that's just so unimmersive. Obviously, you don't block, you run. The best part about this is this mod is compatible with dual wield parrying. Huzzah! And like all dynamically generated animations, you'll need Dynamic Animation Replacer for this to work. As an added bonus, since we've introduced our monk hero in chapter 5 of the mini-series, I specifically downloaded the mod Unarmed Block Animation. And yes, this works exactly like smooth blocking animation, except that it's for unarmed combat. And yes, it will work with dual wield parrying as well too. And in the next video, we're gonna talk about the mods that we'll need to truly play a monk build in Skyrim. That video is gonna be fun. I enjoy playing monk. So make sure to subscribe to be notified when that video comes out. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. You've been awesome.